Yo, what's going on, guys? 2 days ago, my marketing agency had its first $8,000 day. And the cool thing is that it happened right after me losing our biggest client. I'm talking about this client over the past 12 months probably paid me over 100 grand. So it was pretty crazy for me to, see that we lost our biggest client, and then a few days after we had our best day ever. There was definitely a lot that came to us being able to make that much in one day. So I'll be unpacking all of that in this video. And towards the end of the video, I'm actually going to show you how you could kickstart your own agency and start making $3,000 to $5,000 a month without any paid ads. So let's get into it. For those of you that don't know, I run a marketing agency that specializes in working with e-commerce brands and people selling stuff online. We basically help them scale through paid ads and email marketing. And I actually started my marketing agency back in 2017. It was pretty cool. It was me and my best friend from high school. And essentially we were just running Facebook ads for gyms, and we were charging them $1,500 a month. That was pretty cool. It's just a couple of guys, with a few clients. We were making decent money for what we were doing at the time. Something that would take us maybe, an hour or two a day and make that much. We were doing good. But in 2020, we actually had to close down the agency, and I basically started it from scratch. And one thing that I knew is I didn't want to do it all myself. I wanted to build a team so that, everything didn't rely on me, and that I could take days off and all that stuff. And, our clients are still getting service. And that's kind of where the problem started. Now, as I started getting more clients, I needed to hire more people, right, to keep the workload. And that was cool at first because I was able to close a deal, get a client and see the client get service. And I didn't really have to touch much. But the issue is that I kept charging the same $1,500 as if it was just me. But now I had a team. So my overhead expenses is like my team's salary just kept on getting bigger and bigger and bigger, to the point where 2 months ago, I think it was August, I actually had to not pay myself for, a billing cycle there so that my team could get paid. And that was pretty insane because I think that month we did like $28,000 in sales. So that was pretty much my wake up call. I realized that I couldn't keep the business running like that. I wasn't going to be able to scale. I was basically working just so that my team members could get paid while the business got poured every single month. At this point, my team and I, got together, brainstormed. This is Miami, so you just got supercars running around. Sorry about that. So my team and I got together and we brainstormed a few different ideas on how we were going to get out of the hole. Basically, we came up with two ideas. Number one, simply raising the prices, right? That was going to give us more room there, or selling another service / product that had better profit margin. And for whatever reason, though, I just couldn't get myself to start charging more. It was just like a mental block. For me, it was like Facebook ads is only worth $1,500 and nobody else is going to pay me more than, $1,500. It was more of a mental block. And it took me, talking to different agency owner, coaches like Josue Pena. I'm actually working with him. I'll link his IG right here. To realize that he wasn't really a pricing situation, or that, my team and I weren't worth it. It was that I actually had to not just blindly increase my prices, but repurpose my offer. I needed to repackage what I was selling. Because you see, anybody could run Facebook ads, right? And that's why it was a hard thing for me to just charge more for that. But that's not what we do for our businesses. What we do for our clients is we help them increase the top line revenue and increase the lifetime value of the customers. In, simple English, we basically help our customers get more clients, or help our clients get more customers, and also make more per customers. And when you see it like that, you realize that's huge, right? If you could come into a business and help them get more customers and make more per customer. There's another plane out here. Just wait. When you see it like that, you realize that that's actually very powerful, right? So it was very simple for me to start charging more at that point, because I understood the value that we were bringing into businesses. So what I did at that point is just any other sales calls that I had coming up, I looked at it this way, and if they met the criteria, I basically pitched them our biggest package, because I knew that was the thing that was going to help them. And that's basically how we ended up, closing 3 deals and making $8,097 in one single day. Now, I want to talk to you about how you can start making $3,000 to $5,000 a month by running your own marketing agency. So big disclaimer. This is only for people that are inclined to digital marketing stuff and that don't mind learning, right? You don't need to know all this stuff. You don't need to have all these results. You just have to have the willingness to learn. And basically, there are businesses out there that would pay anywhere from $20 to $50 an hour for anything related to digital marketing. I'm talking about Facebook ads, Shopify, Google ads, social media management, TikTok, Pinterest, you name it. they would pay somebody. They don't want to hire a team. They don't really want to hire, somebody in-house. They just want to have somebody that knows what they're doing, pay them an hourly rate to get that stuff done. So what you could do is, we're actually going to have to jump on my computer for me to show you this one. So let's get over there. Cool. Now that we're in my room, basically for you to find these business owners that are willing to pay you that much, all you got to do is go to this place called Upwork.com. So if we hop on my computer here, as you can see, it's called Upwork.com. You want to create a freelancer account because they have two accounts, right? They have the one for like the business looking for the freelancer, and then they have the freelancer looking for work. So make sure that you get a freelancer account. It's free. So you're going to sign in here. And then once you're in here, what you want to do, you want to look for jobs, right? And you want to look for jobs that, like I said, have these different keywords. So you could put like Facebook ads, let's say, Facebook ads account manager paying $50 to $75 an hour. Another one, estimated budget, $2,000, $25 to $125 an hour, right? So there's a whole bunch of here that, that you could apply to. And what you want to do is just make sure that the proposals, the ones you see have, up to like 10 proposals max. So over here on the right, just make sure that you could do like less than 5. That way your proposal, that's what it's called when you like reach out to them, gets viewed first. All right. So just make sure that you click that and then just go ahead and apply to a whole bunch of them. And once you get the job, right? Like once you apply and somebody says, like, hey, yeah, I want to hire you. What you do at that point is you want to go to Fiverr. You want to go to Fiverr.com. And this is where you could find experts in the subject overseas. And people overseas are going to charge you like a quarter of what somebody would pay you here in the US to do the same work. So at that point, you just go to Fiverr and let's say you got hired for a Facebook ads job. You go to Fiverr. And then as you can see in here, there's people that would do it for $25, $95, $125, $50, $90. And you could talk to them to negotiate a price if it's going to be in an ongoing work type thing. And that's essentially how you do that. And at this point, you basically just become a manager, right? You make sure that you get the businesses and then that the employees or the freelancer that you have working for you are doing the work. You're not the person actually fulfilling the work. Your other people are. So all you have to do is make sure that you communicate effectively with them so that, the expectations that the US client has can be fulfilled by the freelancer, that's overseas. And the goal here is for you to start getting enough clients, enough jobs to the point where you can start clocking in about 5 hours a day. Because if you do that, the average rate is around $30. So you're looking at about $150 per day. And if you could do that Monday through Friday, you're looking at about $750 per week or $3,000 per month. All right. And if you want to bump it up a notch and start making $5,000 per month, all you got to do is make sure that you clock in an extra 3 hours per day and you're already there. This is a cool way that you can start growing your agency. You can do it at your own pace. It doesn't involve, Facebook ads and a whole bunch of spend. It doesn't involve mass email. It doesn't involve you DMing people. Something that it's just, you go in there, you find the jobs, you apply to them, and then you get the clients. So if this was helpful in any way, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.